Hey, welcome to my channel. My name is Paula and today we have an Hermès unboxing. My channel does not have really many Hermès unboxings and I will already start this with it's not a bag. So if that's what you're expecting, it's not, and you can decide if you want to watch it to the end or not. But it doesn't matter because I'm super excited. Well, we have this cardboard box to look into in today's video. If you did watch my realistic wish list video, you know what this is, but maybe not what color it is or other details of it. Maybe not. But yeah, so I did order this from the Hermès.com because we don't have an Hermès boutique here in Finland. And I don't usually save up the cardboard boxes, but this is just a really lovely experience when you open this for the first time. And here you can also see an orange box. The box is also really pretty from the inside. Merci. So here is what we have on the inside, and it is a pair of shoes, and I have tried them on. So obviously not a true unboxing, because when you buy online, I kind of, at least I want to test them out before making any videos, because I want to know how I'm gonna approach these videos, if it's gonna be a positive experience or not. So I want to know in advance. That's why I do tend to test out, especially shoes and bags and so on. So, a pair of sandals bought in January. Am I crazy? Well, yes, I am. But in Hermès world, when you want a specific item, you kind of need to grab it when it's available, because it might not be available later. The ribbon says Hermès 2024. So, yeah, beginning of this year. And I think we should just go right into it. So, ribbon. I feel like such a daredevil when I actually open the bow, because usually I try to slid it over the corners to maintain the bow that a person at the store has tied. But yeah, in this case, I did already open it when I first got these to test them out, so it was a bow made by myself. So I wasn't really that much attached to it. Lid. And 2 dust bags. Okay, let's go. So, introducing to you my first pair of Chypre sandal. Is that how this is pronounced? This is in the color Etoupe. Oh my god. I need to disappoint everyone who was looking for mud shots. In January, my feet are not really appropriate for modeling sandals. By no means. So when I will do a proper review video of these later in the spring summertime, then I will show mud shots on my feet. But I can't put my toes currently over the internet on what they look like, because we have snow and winter. I don't bother taking care of my toes during this time of the year. So sorry about that. Here they are. I mean, I'm the person who just discovered Birkenstocks to be like the best thing ever, maybe a year or 2 ago. Before that, I just thought that they looked like health shoes. When I saw these for the first time, I thought that they looked quite big, very, very comfortable, but very, very big and clunky looking. But I mean, I changed my mind. Maybe my style changed a bit as well. And here they are. I couldn't really be happier. So how did I end up going with Etoupe? I wasn't exactly like, I hadn't decided which would be the color. Black would be always easy, but I thought that I would this time want something maybe else than black, because I do already have a pair of Hermès black sandals. I have the Santorini sandals in black and white. So I wanted something else. I was also thinking about the gold or tan or the brown one, but that's not calling for me the most. So when this beautiful like brown gray color was available, I knew that's it, because this goes so well with white, which it's a color that I use a lot during the summer. And it's a lovely neutral. I love this shade of like grayish type of thing. Let me reveal a secret for you. So it is super difficult to get this style of sandals from Hermès, and especially the closer you go to the summertime, I've understood that it's nearly impossible, especially online. The sizes are just very impractical for a majority of people. And then in the stores, they might have them, but maybe you need a relationship with someone, or maybe not, I don't know. But especially for someone who lives in a country that doesn't have an Hermès store, I needed to be very quick online if I found something that I really liked. I thought about this maybe like last year when I started dreaming of this sandal, that this looks quite similar to the women's Chypre sandal, doesn't it? Because this is in fact from the men's side. So the women's, I think it would have required a lot of stalking the website, which I don't have time to do, or maybe not even that much interest to like doing. But on the men's side, especially in January, there were plenty of colors, quite many sizes available. And when I saw this, I mean, I went and checked it out maybe during 2 weeks, 3 weeks time. It was there, my size was there. So when I then pulled the trigger, was basically, okay, why am I waiting any longer? I've made up my mind on the color, the size is there. Let's just order and try them on. Because I had never tried them on before. And I have watched enough videos of these sandals to know that the sizing can be a bit odd. And especially if I'm ordering from the men's side, I have my Santorini sandals in women's 42. And I don't really know how well these, or I didn't know how well these would match up with those sizes and whatnot. And then I also watched videos where women had purchased the men's versions and were saying that those sizes were also very odd. So I was a bit confused on what to get. On their site, there is this kind of shoe size table with centimeters. And like in these sandals, you can see there is this element that goes up as well as this. So if you want your feet to lie down like straight, it would be only this size. So not the whole, but like before the edges start curling upwards. And I didn't know what the measurements were precisely. Were they the whole shoe, or were they like that straight part of the shoe? So I took a risk, and as mentioned, in women's sandals I am a 42, so I did take the same one from the men's side. So these are men's 42, and for me personally, they fit great. They are not too big. My feet doesn't have like enormous amount of space on each sides, but my toes don't go over, my heel don't go over. I think they fit precisely as they should. And then there is this Velcro part where you can then adjust the width of the sandal to maybe be a bit more tighter if needed. But I was just very concerned if I would take bigger, maybe 42.5 would have been okay, but like 43 and something, that it would just be too big sidewise, that maybe lengthwise there would be like good enough and a good amount of space with the toes and heels, and they would all fit into this part before the edges start going upwards, but I just didn't want that. So I did take a risk, took my women's size from the men's, and they are really great, really great for me. And there might be very much confusion of the sizing of all type of shoes, and whatever shoe reviews people are asking would to say to the size go up, go down. I don't know what I would say, because my feet is approximately 27 centimeters long, and I think the 42 on the Hermès size chart was 26.5 or something like that. And yeah, it was a risk that I took. I don't know if I'm recommending everyone else to take the same risk. I think if possible, go and try them on. I didn't have a chance, I just needed to order. Luckily this time it worked. This is the correct size. Am I crazy? Probably so, because if I would have gotten these last year, I would have gotten them with a better price. Now there was a price increase in the beginning of the year. These went up a bit, but I was absolutely positive that I would not buy these from the pre-owned because the prices are crazy. They are just absolutely bonkers for sandals, and even like used sandals. So that was absolutely no for me. And then when I kind of came across the idea of looking from the men's side and they had options, I could even choose, I was just like thrilled. And yeah, summer, please come fast. That was actually my first luxury purchase of this year. I hope there won't be a lot more. I'm saying that even if like I couldn't really impact that, of course I can. I'm the only one who can actually impact. But I also know myself and I get easily excited about things. So I'm hoping that I managed to be relatively good this year. Or then sell items to fund new things and not just like buy and spend money. I love the idea of circulating the funds so that I don't need to put in more all the time. What are your thoughts on these sandals? Sorry if I mispronounced it, or sorry that I mispronounced it. I have heard quite many versions of how people pronounce these, and that was my version. Please correct me if you know how these should be pronounced. I guess that's it. Share your experiences and thoughts to me and to all of us in the comments down below. Thank you for watching. See you in my next video. Bye.